is the big question today. Citizenship will be passed on to the grandchildren of Canadians born here solely for the purposes of obtaining citizenship. For my constituents, that is not just. The second issue I have to raise in respect to this bill are the obvious ramifications of eliminating the first-generation limit, namely the capacity of Immigration, Refugee and Citizenship Canada to meet its current obligations on top of the additional files this law will inevitably create if it is passed. Earlier today in the minister's remarks and from questions from the member from Calgary Shepherd, the minister was not able to respond to the number of people that will be impacted by this law. That is irresponsible. This proposed legislation could lead to tens of thousands of additional files to process, leading to even more backlogs in our strained immigration department. In the Ontario Superior Court ruling that led to the legislation proposed here today, the court cited a 50% error rate even among the samples that were cited during the court proceedings. We already have seen the effects of an overcrowded immigration system. In fact, we're living them today. Checks are being missed, and dangerous people have been allowed into our country due to a lack of due diligence and effectiveness by our officials. Just over a year ago, Harjit Singh Nijjar was murdered outside of Gurdwara in Surrey. It was revealed that his alleged murderers were in Canada on student visas. In just the last months, the RCMP have foiled multiple terror plots by people who had recently come to Canada. In the spring, RCMP officers foiled a plot by a 62-year-old Canadian citizen who had been filmed taking part in a beheading on behalf of ISIS in 2015, which was not found before he was granted citizenship. Then over the summer, we learned of the arrest of a 20-year-old Pakistani citizen who obtained residency in Canada, who is planning to commit a massive attack in New York around the anniversary of Hamas's barbaric attack on Israel on October 7th. His plan was to kill as many Jews as possible. With IRCC already failing to ensure dangerous people are not granted visas, PR, or citizenship, how can we trust that they will be able to effectively track the 3-year significant connection clause for potentially tens of thousands of new applicants on top of our already overburdened system? Additionally, this bill does not require individuals granted citizenship to undergo criminal background checks, posing even more security risks and undermining Canada's standards for who can become a Canadian citizen.